Hey guys, SlayerEnfiniti here for the Take Back Kanto Taglocke. I'm the third part, and the previously on your quest part is actually helpful now. It lets me know a tiny bit of what Suta did. Okay, let's see what our situation is here. Let's see, we added Hedwig and Po... Hold on, let me pull them up. So we've got the Lollyraptor, of course. We've got Hedwig the Hoot Hoot, who does not have a flying type move yet. And we've got our lovely Mankey, who I'm sure was wonderful against the gym. And then we have Pomona. Oh, Pomona, okay. Level 13 and already has Mega Drain. That is pretty cool, actually. I can work with this, okay. Alright then, let's go check out the box and see what all they did. Let's see, no backups, of course. We've got Germain, and it's a Weedle! Lumos the Weedle, okay! And we've got our poor little sacrifice to the Nuzgods. Aww. Hopefully it stays lonely. That's kind of a bad thing to say, but yeah. Oh, I've only got 3 Pokeballs. I'm gonna go fix that. With all the new encounters, some of the things they added have not that great catch rates. So definitely need more balls. Must have much more balls to get the little girls. Let's see. Oh good, we've got plenty of money. We can get 8 more balls. That should do us, at least for my part. Let's see. I don't know if Suta mentioned it in her part or not, but we were originally planning to have this game on set. Obviously, Aaron dropped the ball a tiny bit, but it has been fixed. We are staying in set mode, and I am now getting the running shoes. Mwahahaha. The true ulterior motive for going third. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, Hedwig didn't get very much leveling before the Rock Gym, which is completely understandable. So, the fastest way through Route 3 is, oddly enough, 3 bug catchers in a row. So, I hope Hedwig gets a flying type move on 10. I know it did in Gold and Silver. Honestly, I didn't use a Hoot Hoot in Generation 3, so I'm not sure. But, no peck. Okay. It's probably level 3 then. Ew, poison, you little stinker. Okay, time to switch. Come on out, Lollyraptor. So yeah, anyway, quickest way through Route 3 is the 3 bug catchers. I'm gonna go get my 2 catches that I can get at the moment, and then I will come back for the rest of these trainers, because I want to save the experience. Grinding on wilds is not fun, so let me just use one of these antidotes real quick. And we will move on to bug catcher number 2. Sneak, 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 sneak. Ninja skills! Hello, bug catcher! Let's get with it right away! Okay. I've got a couple of birds who would like to say hello to you. Ah, another Weedle. Don't you dare poison me. I refuse to be poisoned! Hey, I actually didn't get poisoned. Okay, that's good. Kakuna! Otherwise known as completely free experience, at the only cost being annoyance. Never quite understood why they did that. I mean, I know like the cocoon stages of bugs are pretty much useless, but they're pretty much useless, and not in a good way. I could have at least kept Tackle or something, I don't know. Hedwig grew to level 11 and learned Peck! Now let the bug killing commence. So I have played this game before, Moemon version 2 of forever, but frankly it was so long ago I remember basically nothing. So it's pretty much blind. I remember like a few encounters and that's about it. I really do have a terrible memory. It's pretty sad. Anyway, bug catcher number 2 is down. So, moving on to bug catcher number 3, which, with Hedwig now knowing Peck, should not take long. hopefully. What a shock, it's a Caterpie. I seem to recall them having added more bugs to Viridian Forest. I'm not sure why they didn't up the variety on the trainers. Probably too involved to do. I mean, there's a lot of trainers in the game, but it's kind of repetitive after a while. Caterpies and Metapods with a few Weedles sprinkled through. It's not, you know. Fortunately, they don't take too long to plow through anymore. Hedwig is now level 12, and we have defeated our 3rd bug catcher in a row. So, moving on to this lovely little patch of grass here, let's see what my first encounter is. And it is another Hoot Hoot. Okay, so we do have a Dupes Clause on, which basically boils down to there can be only one. So, since Hedwig exists, this Hoot Hoot will not be caught, it will not count. So our second encounter is considered our first, so let me just kill this thing and we'll see what we get the second time around. Okay, let's try this again. Looking for our second first encounter, and it is not a Hoot Hoot, it's an Electrike. Okay, that's different. I have actually never used an Electrike before. This is interesting. Alright. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a Vulpix, because they do exist on this route, but, you know, I've used Vulpixes before. I've used a lot of Vulpixes, so this will be a good chance to try out something new, if I manage to not kill it. Plus, we already have Lollyraptor, so a second fire type would be pretty redundant, and I don't want my mascot to be redundant. That's pretty sad, so an Electrike would be kinda nice. That's pretty low. Huh, it knows Thunder Wave already. So, let's toss a ball and see if we can catch this thing. Dum 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 dum. Beep, beep, beep. Or not. Okay. Well then, ball number 2. Let's try this one. Not even close. Okay, this thing is going to be a stinker. It's a good thing I bought more balls. Ball number 3. Lucky number 3. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yay! I got an Electrike! Dum dum dum. Okay, so my theme for naming is inanimate objects. And I think I know what I'm going to name this Electrike. It's kind of a joke. I hope I'll get to explain it in just a little bit. But this is my dryer. So, for the moment, I'm gonna put her in the mascot box. I'll choose a mascot for sure at the end of this section. But for now, I'll just put her there. Let's see. Yep, and she's got static. Okay! That makes the joke perfect. Okay, so Route 4 is a new route, but there isn't any grass on this side of it. I could get the Magikarp from the fisherman dude, but let's face it, Magikarps are everywhere. So I'm just gonna see what I can get from Mountain Moon. And it's a Zubat. Why am I not surprised? Well, Zubats are nice. They, you know, they function pretty well. If they survive long enough, they can become pretty darn boss. And I'm not one to snub pretty much any catch, so... I'm gonna be kinda tricky here. One more tackle might kill it, so I'm gonna bait it and hope it leech lifes, which it did. Because I think with the damage healing from leech life, it'll have just enough health to survive another tackle. Ooh. Man, okay, that paid off. Time to toss a ball. That got a little closer than I was thinking it would. Wow, okay. And we caught a Zubat. Okay. Well, let's see. What inanimate object does a Zubat remind me of? Well, it's useful, but pretty boring. So, I'm going to name it Box. Congratulations. This is my box. Yeah, well, let's go heal my box and my dryer. I like this naming theme already. Okay, let's see. Box is sassy and cannot flinch. So my box will never flinch. Good to know. So next on the agenda is I'm going to grind up dryer and box at least to level 10. Probably 11 or 12. We'll see how bored I get with grinding. But I'm going to go ahead and do that off screen because, quite frankly, we're already quite a bit into my part and I haven't even really entered Mount Moon yet. So, oh, I almost forgot about that berry. Okay, let's get that right now. Anyway, I'm going to go off screen to grind for just a little bit. Let's see, level 6 and level 8. And I will be back when they are bigger, better, stronger. Alright, so my box is now on level 11 and my dryer is now on level 12. Dryer just learned Howl and box just learned Supersonic. I frankly don't know when dryer learns an electric type move. I realized this, but hopefully it's soon. Yeah. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be cutting out all of the wild battles unless they're important, because Mount Moon is long. Quite frankly, all three of us severely underestimated how long this is. So, lots of cutting, lots of speeding up. Yeah. One of the new additions to Mount Moon's lineup is on the main floors, there are actually Lunatone and Solrock. And yeah, I didn't think they'd know Confusion this soon. I was thinking they'd know like Tackle and stuff. And Heron went from full health down to about 5 HP in one hit. So I learned fast not to let Heron fight the rocks. Pomona though, Pomona is absolutely amazing at fighting them, and they give a nice decent chunk of experience, so that's pretty handy to have. Anyway, Kakuna annoying Battle of Doom. Part of this was just my stubbornness. I really wanted Box to take it down on its own, but two poison types facing each other where one only has 15 attacking PP on each move and the other one can't attack. It kinda takes forever, so I'm gonna do a little skip here just to save us a little bit of effort. Yeah, that battle took forever. Anyway, I eventually beat the bug catcher, but yeah, my box kinda took a beating. Anyway, on to Clefairy Girl. Fortunately, I have a little friend to introduce her to, who, yeah, one-shots. Which is good. My box grew to level 12, and now I'm gonna go heal. So, well, let's switch dryer to first, and then head back. Alright, we didn't take too much damage in that, so let's head up after another Geodude. I swear, it's nothing but Geodudes now that I've caught a Zubat. So, let's see what we would have found on the second floor had we made it there without finding a Zubat. Our first encounter would have been a Bagon, which are annoyingly hard to train, as I know from experience. Oh! It did the thing! It did the thing! Dryer's static paralyzed Bagon. Dryer's static. Yeah, that's basically the only reason I named it Dryer. So. It did the thing. I'm happy now. Okay. Hey, look! It's our first Team Rocket dude! Let's see, who's out first? Dryer? I'll just switch him out, but her out. So, it'll work. We strike fear with our strength! No, you really don't. You really don't. Go, Pomona! Show him how much I fear his strength. Pomona's actually doing shockingly well. I mean, I kinda just internalized the whole Sunkerns have crap stats thing, but for having less base stats than a Magikarp, they actually do pretty well. Part of that might be being surrounded by rock types, but, you know. It's another Rattata, let's kill it fast. I don't want Rattata to become, like, the harbinger of doom for this run. That's kind of sad. Anyway, let's go get the star piece, which must be a fossilized star piece to be down here. Or it could be like the remains of someone's dead Staryu or Starmie, but that's really morbid and yeah. Anyway, gonna just speed up these because I'm heading back to heal, so nothing really important happening here, so let's do it fast. Dum dum dum, heal my Pokemon, thank you very much. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Alright, time to head down, not down the ladder, but down the path here to the dude who says don't sneak up on me despite having seen you from halfway across the screen. More than halfway across the screen. Well, he's got a Magnemite, but we've got a Torchic, so I think we all know how this is gonna end. Yeah, kablooey. Loliraptor! I will take responsibility. I was, in fact, the one who said Loliraptor, or Lolisaurus first, but... Ooh, speaking of, we just hit level 16! Well, I think Loliraptor is due for a makeover. And Loliraptor becomes the first Pokemon to evolve on our team, and definitely, hopefully, not the last. Just trying to learn Double Kick because it's now a fighting type. Let's see... I don't really like Focus Energy. I don't like setup moves at all. So, I'm just gonna get rid of that. And Loliraptor learned Double Kick. We found a potion lying on the ground in a Pokeball. You know, it was understandable in first generation, because, you know, hardware limitations and all that jazz. But there's no reason we couldn't have, like, a miniature potion sitting on the ground. I think that would be really cool. But no, it's iconic, so they can't change it. Hey look, another bug catcher. Wow, haven't fought one of these in like 15 minutes. I think I almost forgot what Caterpie looks like in that time. Loliraptor, Loliraptor Raptor can handle that. Oh my goodness, okay. We're not rapping. I promise you. No rapping is happening here. But much slowly. Anyway, let's head over here and get this item. I forget what it is, but apparently a Pokemon was guarding it. Anyway, let's get this escape rope and head up here. You know, I think the encounter rate in Mount Moon is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, it's like every 5 steps, I swear. Okay, this girl, I seem to recall, has grass types, so let's get Hedwig a little more experience. She's falling behind again. And I am starting to run out of things to say. I'm used to having little, like, 8 to 10 minute videos, and, well, this one is most definitely not 8 to 10 minutes. Oh, man. How about that weather? I don't know. Yay, we beat the person and this stuff. Okay, now, heading back over. Going down this path, we will eventually get through Mount Moon. I never really understood why Team Rocket is here. I mean, they're all like, we're pulling a big operation, and it's like, why? Why do they even want the fossil? I mean, they're drowning in Zubats, and obviously they can catch them, so I don't really understand it. I mean, it's my main problem I have with the Kanto games, is Team Rocket doesn't really... some of their operations don't really make sense. So... well, because it's like, supposedly they're in it for the money, but are they selling all these million Zubats? I mean, I can understand wanting the fossils because you think they'd give you good money, but it still seems like a suboptimal way of doing things. I mean, they've got the game corner, and honestly, that's a great business, because I mean, you've got a couple of rare Pokemon, but if your slots are rigged, then, you know, you get a lot more money than you give out, if that makes sense. Dryer's static. That made my Thunder Wave kinda useless, but that was still... ha! Wait, what? No! Oh, critical hit! Oh, fair. Oh, my Dryer died. Oh, I was looking forward to using an Electrike too. Stupid youngster and your Rattata of doom. Why is it the Rattatas? It's the second Rattata that's been a harbinger of doom. First, Aaron's Elia, who ended up dying, and then I was killed by a Rattata. Note to self, fear all Rattatas. Well, now I get to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center to put Dryer away. Well, guess I better start really training Box. Man, that sucks. Just gonna skip to the Pokemon Center here. We all know what happens during backtracking. Lots and lots of Zubats, lots and lots of Geodudes. Alright, into the PC we go. Well, I guess you do get some company after all. Sorry, Dryer. I really wanted to use you, but it wasn't meant to be. Critical hit took you down. Alright, I'm gonna skip again. I know I'm doing a lot of skipping, but this is a friggin' long dungeon, so forgive me. Another Zubat. Alright, finally we're ready to move on to the next part, down the stairs. I'm gonna break a recording right here because I need a break. And I'm back. Okay, now, let's see, Box is on level 12. Let's head downstairs and beat up some more rockets. That was another Bagon. Now, I think... huh. I thought there was an item there, but I guess not. You wanna know what that one was? That was a Larvitar! I could have had a Larvitar! But I got Box. Ah, well. Obligatory useless item. Shove it in the bag. Somebody else can sell it. Okay, here's a rocket, dude. I remember way back in Red and Blue, this guy was, like, the strongest guy ever. He had Eradicate though, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out for my ultimate normal type killer. Who's slightly less effective when dealing with not normal types, but still. There are just really a lot of Zubats in here. Oh, man. See, that one was a Lunatone, and Pomona sure took him down, but she kind of took a beating while doing it. She dropped down to, I think, 6 HP. So, gonna have to use a potion on her. She's really good at beating the rock types. Wait, water? There's water in here? Well, I can't do anything with it. That seems a little strange. I really don't think that was there in the vanilla version. Go, Lolyraptor! Defeat all Rattatas! Wow, it only even took one part of the double kick. That's... yeah. Doosh! And I think that's the last rocket down here. Lolyraptor grows to 17, and I get to go fight our mini-boss of this area. Not the Zubat, but this dude. I found these fossils. They're both mine. They're kind of far away from you. You might want to keep a closer eye on them. Also, it's kind of odd, but I really like Grimer and Muck. I don't know why, but just something about a living, amorphous sludge blob really appeals to me. I think they're great fun. And of course now it's an amorphous sludge blob with a face, which makes everything better. Yeah, I'd like to use something that's a little stronger so I could kill it with more than 1 HP at a time, but using my poison type means that none of my other Pokemon will be poisoned, which I would really like because we're kind of far away from Pokemon centers right now. So, Voltorb is not a good matchup. Okay, let's switch out. Pomona! I'm really enjoying Pomona. I know Sunkern are super frail, but I hope she lasts a while, because she's just fun. Hey, no, wait, you're not allowed to switch? How dare you! Get back here! Oh fine, I'll switch out my box again. Here. Ooh, that actually did a fair more damage than I hoped it would. Well, hey, 2 flinches in a row, I'm good with that. Now I better heal. The last thing I need is my other mascot dying. Come on, Box, prove your worth! Take it down! Eventually. One little sliver at a time. I have to say though, Box is really good at making them flinch. Just barely... are you kidding me? Just barely alive. Oh. Haha! We have done it! We are successful! My box has grown to 14! Oh wait. We still have Voltorb. Okay. Come on, Pomona. Back out. Mwahaha. Who are you gonna switch to now, huh? Yeah, you ran away, and now you can't run away anymore. I'm gonna suck the life out of you. I just realized how intimidating that sounded. It's a little Sunkern. Sucking the life out is not gonna, like... No, it really is. Pomona's a vampire. There. Now I've beaten you. Pomona grows to 17, and I get to take a prize. Well, we didn't really discuss this at all, but I really like Omanytes, so I'm gonna take the Helix fossil. This doesn't really count as a catch. I mean, it's getting an item that will eventually get us a Pokemon, but it's not really a Pokemon. And can I just say that this antidote is kind of badly placed, but kind of nicely placed. I mean, if you're, like, running to try to get to the Pokemon Center, then you're like, yes, antidote, but at the same time you probably backtracked if it was that bad. Huh, I kind of forgot about these guys. Mega Kick and Mega Punch. You know, honestly, we're not gonna make it back here for, like, ever, so we might as well learn the attacks. Let's see, Mega Kick has shaky accuracy, but it's really powerful, so might be helpful if we just want to do like one big hit and hope we don't die from a miss. Deluded Nitwit! He said deluded Nitwit! Okay, going over to Mega Punch now. Mega Punch is a little more useful of the two. Well, it's more reliable, I should say. It's got, I think, 85? Yeah, 85 accuracy, so considering that it's twice the base power of Scratch, I think that it's a good play to get. So we're going to say goodbye to your Scratch, Loliraptor. Ba-da-da-dum! Misguided Fool is not as good as Deluded Nitwit. I am sorry, it's just not. Anyway, we're heading back over to the other side now. Oops. Item. Oh, it's a roar. Okay. Heading back over to this side of Route 4, where we actually have grass that I can make my final catch in. So, we're gonna hop the ledge. And what's our first encounter? It's a Pikachu! Oh, it's a Pikachu! Oh, it's so cute! Box, you are not the right person to have out right now. Okay, let's switch to Pomona. Nyahaha. Pomona's good for everything. Gonna speed this up just a little bit. I don't want to use Mega Drain just in case it criticals, so I'm just gonna use Absorb like 5 times. That did a teeny weeny little bit of damage, but that's okay. Better a teeny weeny little bit of damage than dead. I don't want another dead electric type. So, let's see, one more? Probably? Ooh. Wow, that was a critical hit. Yeah. Ooh, okay, that's good enough. Let's start tossing balls. Tum tum tum. Aaron's gonna need to get more balls. Woohoo! First try! Okay, so 2 major questions come up. What am I gonna name it? And is it going to be my mascot? Well, for the first, let's see. Well, this one is going to open up new possibilities for us, so I think an appropriate name would be Door. As for the other, well, while I would like to have an adorable little Pikachu as my mascot, I think that Door would be better served being used against, oops, sorry. Yeah, my laptop battery's dying. Anyway, I think Door will be better, I think Door will have a better use against Misty, so I think I'll keep Box as my mascot. Plus I've been using it all through Mount Moon, so it seems more fitting for Box to be my mascot. So this is just about to the end of my part. I'm going to pass back over to Erin Cerise. Who gets to deal with first? She seems to be developing a lovely rivalry with him. So, I will put Box in the box, train up a little bit, and pass it over to her. I will see you guys when next my turn comes around. Thanks for watching!